And a lot of people fall victim to that, meaning that these leaders, they putting a yoke on their neck. Like they basically asking you to do something that is very difficult for you to do and something that they basically can't do themselves. And you run across a lot of people like that, man. They'll try to get you to do it, but they don't want to do it in return, or they don't want to do it for themselves. And he's saying, like, pay attention to these people. He says you can watch them and you can get the information from them, but don't do like they do. And we always call them hypocrites. Saying, like, they giving you the law, they giving you the correct information from God, but they not doing it the way it should be done. So you don't look at them and judge it. You don't look at them and be like, they gonna be my example. Don't use none of the scribes, none of the Sadducees, Pharisees as an example. Because they never do what the word of God is. What they do is they try to get you to do something that you can't do. And we'll give example back in the Old Testament, that was Pharaoh when he told them to make the straw out of bricks. He said, and go find the straw. So like he made the task unbelievable. And that's what they do. They make things unbelievable and then they do things for show. And it says that they dress real nice and the other people are kind of beneath them because they feel like they dress a certain type of way. And we always talk about it, and a lot of my friends that don't go to church talk about the church in the same aspect. They say, man, the people at the church be tripping. They think they better than us, or they think we got to wear a certain thing. And we said it the other night on Bible study about wearing certain garments, come in the correct way. But if that's going to stop them from coming, we're going to let them come how they are and let God work on them. But that be a lot of their excuses. And right here, he's pointing it out. He's saying these people dressing real nice, but don't let them put that on you if you can't do that. So I can't afford to wear a suit every Sunday. So don't put that on me. But a lot of times we'll put that on you and tell you you need to do this, this, and this. And he's saying take their word but not their example, because they're not doing what they supposed to do. And like I said, we call them hypocrites, and then they say they'll point the finger at you. And I was just talking about that earlier on the way home. Like people will point the finger at you to get it off of them. So they'll talk about all the things you're not good at, or all your insecurities, or all your shortcomings, so they don't have time to look at theirs. And that's what the scribes, the Pharisees, and Sadducees did. And then if you needed a healing or you needed something extra, they looked at you and got some money from you. The same way it is right now today, you got to pay that top money if you get sick. And if you don't got no insurance, they don't see you. And then some places will see you with no insurance, but they ain't the best ones. So it's like, okay, you don't got no insurance, we gonna experiment on you. You ain't got no money, we gonna experiment on you. You don't got no money, we gonna treat you a certain type of way. We gonna act funny with you. And that's what the scribes and the Pharisees did with the multitude. So Jesus is explaining. Jesus is the one who telling this parable. He telling them like, hey, pay attention and be aware of them boys. They ain't on our side. They don't mean you good. Any chance they get, they'll harm you. Any chance they get, they'll take advantage of you. Because they known for taking advantage of people. So we'll say they kind of be like the jackals, or they can be like a wolf in sheep clothing. They can be that snake friend who you thought was your friend, but really a snake. Like all these are the characteristics of these Pharisees and Sadducees. And then they'll get you in a certain situation and embarrass you as well. So the world or more people will think you beneath them. So Jesus says, don't do this same behavior. Don't do what they do. That's all I have. Pastor Castlear, you want to add?
Hey, man, excuse me for being late. I ran into a live traffic.